WRUG Media Group family. I'm here with the enigmatic Roland Martin of CNN, and he facilitated the Table of Brotherhood project here at the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis today. Brother Martin, it's great to have you in the city once again. I have two questions for you. One of the greatest aspects of Dr. King's legacy is him being one of the most, if not the greatest champion of poor and disenfranchised people here in the United States and all across this planet. What would you say, or how do you think he would speak to the fact that our Native American brothers and sisters are left out of so many conversations that speak to how to ultimately eradicate poverty here in the United States and all across the planet?
Well, again, it's no surprise because, again, the poor period are left out. I mean, it's not just Native Americans, it's also poor folks in West Virginia and Appalachia.
But they are some of the poorest people
in
America.
But the reality is poor is poor.
Right.
So whoever's the poorest is poor. I mean, if you broke, you broke. And so if you broke in the Delta, if you broke on the reservation, if you broke in Appalachia, you just flat out broke. And the reality is that this country simply ignores the issues of the poor, ignores folks in poverty, because we have assumed that the Great Society was a failure when in fact it wasn't a failure. And so that speaks to really what the values are in this country.
During the panel discussion, job creation was mentioned. I personally feel that three of the most viable and sustainable industries for brand new job creation are green jobs, renewable energy, and transportation.
Right, but the fundamental problem with that is that we are used to a existing structure. We're used to a structure that says that, well, do we need to have fuel efficiency standards? No, because we want to keep things as they are. And so that's one of the fundamental problems. And so you have to have a change of culture, a change of attitude, where people understand where we will be in the future. Keep in mind, in the auto industry, they fought safety standards for long. They fought seat belts. They fought airbags, because always the issue is, well, it's going to cost us too much. The same thing happens right now. People say it's going to cost us too much to go to green energy, but the reality is we cannot sustain where we are. We can't keep getting jobs. But it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. My point is, anytime there is a shift away from where we are now, the automatic response, the knee-jerk response is it's going to cost too much, therefore it will cost jobs.
But all three of those industries are feasible. If you look at
I understand what's feasible.
Green jobs,
I understand what's feasible.
And transportation.
Follow me here.
Okay.
I understand what's feasible. But we talk about public transportation. When gasoline went to almost $5 a gallon, everybody in America was talking about we need to have public infrastructure, transportation, high-speed rail, different busing systems, subways, because gas was so high. When gas went back down under $3 a gallon, everybody said, pull the SUV back out the garage. I don't care about public transportation. So anytime we have a crisis in America, then that's when we want to be able to utilize new technology. But when the crisis goes away, we want to go back to business as usual. That's what I'm saying is the problem. The problem is we have to reach the point where we say, yes, it may cost you on the front end, but long term, you're actually going to be able to save more money as a business and a consumer. The problem is getting people to accept that now.
Now, would you say that part of that is encouraging our politicians in Washington, our policymakers, to be visionaries more so than just regular politicians?
No, it's not just politicians. Again, I go back to it. When gasoline was sky high, every ordinary day people were saying, oh my God, we need to have a whole different focus on energy because we can't depend upon gas prices. When gas dropped, those same people said, you know what, that's okay, we'll put it off. So we can't keep saying, well, it's the politicians. Who votes for them? Who sends them there? See, somebody votes for them. It's the people also have to have the will.
And that goes back to the point that Lisa made. We all are Superman in some aspect. We have the fortitude to make change, as you were about to say.
It's all about the individual.